What am I doing right now? Like, where am I going? What am I doing?
You're on this for Damon John's book.
What am I doing?
You're talking with him.
He's fireside chatting me?
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
Macro, I'm from mom and castle. Got it like ground like gravel. Coming back around like lasso. Macro, like a vision board, I see with clarity. I hustle like my name is Garyvee.
Sabas, I've been telling you.
Accountants was talking about equity. I'm Triple H giving the pedigree. The bean and I'm special, my specialty. I'm putting in the work till I'm dirt in the earth. I'm moving furniture to Beverly.
By the way, everything I do is always intended to figure out who's a winner and who's a loser. That's what it's about. It's binary. How you react to something is a telltale sign of your feelings internally. It's how you scale. That's how you really scale EQ. That's how you scale. You do things that expose people. How people react to things is who they are. What's cooking?
I just wanted to talk to you, that's all.
I'm glad. And like, make you win for what I can control. You've got your part to control because of the way I've managed. I know a lot more about you.
Yeah.
I need those white spaces for you to be you. Strengths, weaknesses, curiosities, growth, historical context.
Yeah.
So when we do things, it's also an insight on people. You have people who are literally A+ players, crushing it. Every feedback they've gotten is phenomenal. We have a restructure and they're crying and texting, are they gonna lose their job?
Right.
That's important for me to know that, oh my God, that person's massively insecure.
Right.
So I can help them.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going?
Yeah.
But if I circumvented it up front and went, Sally, you're fine, I would never know.
Yeah.
Communism, capitalism.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes.
Macro management, not micro.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I want to help.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool,
that
right?
That one I got.
Good.
That one I got.
That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
You know how much that helps me?
Probably a fuck ton.
Now we can help that person because we want them to be here.
Right.
Cool.
Thank
I love
you.
spending time with you.
I was like, oh, it's 2017. Let's just have a little QT,
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Hey, good.
Yeah.
I like my team on this. Very good. What's up, Sammy? Hey, how are you? Good. How are you, man? Welcome. Hi. Davey, get in here. You get a hug. Sam just gets a dab. Actually, you know what, Sam? Yeah, man, bring it in. How you guys doing? Welcome. I'll see you soon. Is this your whole like? Now that I'm doing this thing, I'm just not gonna cut any hair off anywhere?
I refuse because I see it. How's everything?
You're a man. You're a man. No, you're a man. You're just a man. You're just a man. Yeah. More. Hello.
Hey, bud.
Hey, bud.
If you're going to impart some wisdom on a salesperson to try and get them to get a straight answer from some type of prospect, what would you say to them? Because it is so hard. I mean, you're not the other person, but what do you need to do for them to come back and say,
I'm a little bit different on this one. My answer.
I don't know if you're different.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah.
My answer is don't chase them and move on to the next one. I do not sell the unsellable. If you don't return my email, and if you're dodging me, and if you're coming up with excuses 3 minutes before the call, I have no interest in chasing you.
How long do you give it? How long would
Not
you
a
give
whole
it?
lot. I'm a salesman, so my intuition. Well,
Try to go back. Let's go back 10 years.
I'm going
Same.
back to being a 13-year-old selling baseball. I'm telling you the truth. This is why I told you I was going to be different. But I also think that I'm as good of a salesman as the most attractive girl on earth. What I mean by that is the most attractive girl on earth's advice to picking up guys is going to look different than the average pillar,
Sure.
right? Like she's not working it. It's coming to her.
Right.
I think I've always sold stuff I believe in. I've always been great at selling. And so for me, I just have no interest in chasing you.
So
what I'm getting at is the following. First of all, salespeople, and boy, is this the best piece of advice I can give. The amount of people that are in sales that sell shit that they don't believe in is extraordinary. Let me say it 15 more times. The amount of salespeople that sell stuff they don't believe in is extraordinary, which means you've already lost. I will say the one thing that non-winning salespeople do, the 85% of the market, who are successful,
Yep.
but eventually won't be, or will play themselves out or tap out, is they say no for the other guy and girl. Oh, they're not gonna, you know, that,
Yeah.
if you're a salesman that says no,
Yep.
you've lost.
Yeah.
I love you, man. You're welcome.
To see you.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good.
Awesome.
But it's like when you put a challenge in front of me that I'm passionate about, that's the thing. And I will say that my only concern with sports has always been like, I never wanted to get pigeonholed because being
I get
a
it.
female in sports, but now I'm pigeonholed a different way because being a female in tech, it's like, oh, she's a female in tech, sign her up.
Darling,
Like,
you're a minority woman. You're gonna be pigeonholed your whole life.
pretty much.
Like, people get pigeonholed. Like,
You don't get pigeonholed. You break out the box and make up your own shit.
but I get pigeonholed, right? The first articles about VaynerMedia was Wine Boy wants to start agency.
Fair.
People get pigeonholed.
Sure.
Like, you know the best way not to be pigeonholed? Execute.
Yeah.
Punch him in the fucking mouth.
That works for me.
Right? like we're all pigeonholed.
Yeah.
Whether, you know, no matter where you come from or what, everybody's pigeonholed. Do you know the level of disrespect I have for white rich kid on the Upper East Side? I don't think white rich boy,
Yeah.
I don't think he has fire.
Yeah.
I pigeonhole him that he's been given everything
Yeah,
and he
because
can't be
hasn't
me.
had to struggle for anything, so sure.
So like everybody's pigeonholed.
Yeah.
So instead of like everybody debating, everybody being pigeonholed and their one struggle,
Yeah.
the whole game is what you've done, you've executed. I needed this history lesson.
Yeah.
I think we all have too much ego. Like when people say to me, oh sorry, I didn't know who you were. Like if I'm in a good setting, like South by where
Yeah.
I'm always like, I know. Like 99% of people don't know who I am. Do you know what I mean? So I think like
Fair.
the other thing with pigeonholing is like, I tell my people all the time, like your ego is getting the best of you. Like nobody really gives a fuck.
Yeah. True. Very true.
Right? Right? So like, I'm not worried about that. To me, it's the reverse. To me, it's like, shit, that's the game you love.
Yeah.
So is there something to be done there? Okay, send me that email.
Yes,
Mwah.
absolutely. Thank
All
you
right,
for
good to
taking
see you.
the
Yeah, of
time.
course. I was intrigued to do it.
I love that you're so efficient with time, though.
It matters.
No, because I say, you know, time is more valuable to me than money because money you can always make more.
The other thing,
Time I
the
can,
other
like,
thing,
hold, save.
the other thing you're feeling here is, I want to get a deal done.
Yeah.
Let's just get right to it.
True.
And if we can't, great. We got a long journey. We can do it in 16 years.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people just take meetings, pander to like, they take up time because they're not trying to get anything done.
Yes.
I'm trying to get things done. Look at that good-looking man. Not only is he very good-looking, but he's one of the great athletes of all time.
What's up, brother?
Good to see you.
Where are we, live?
No, this will be on
Say
DailyVee,
live?
not live.
Okay.
How you doing?
Good, man.
It's good to see you.
Good.
How was Super Bowl for you?
It was cool.
Good. You did a bunch of. Everybody was saying you were really hustling. I'm like, of course he's hustling.
Yeah.
Like superstar off the field. So you guys talking about the website right now still?
Right now, I'm in Alex determining where to talk about people.
You will have thousands more people going to your gyms if you just listen to me.
Yeah. See, that's the point. That's the deal. Is like it just you get the wrong strategy. It just doesn't work. You know, get 1,000 new followers here. Like I'm 300. It's just too much work, to be honest.
I get it.
Yeah.
So like, let me tell you what to do that will bring you the most value.
Okay.
It will cost you
And there's
three.
always something new popping up. Snapchat, this, that.
Great. There's new ways they cover you. You adjusted.
It's overwhelming. It can be overwhelming. It's a lot going on.
Listen, especially when the fucking other Brandon Marshall does shit and you got to deal with it. I pay attention. I understand life. I'm just telling you that, you know, you're gonna regret if we don't do this when you had me to do it.
Yeah.
When you're gonna leave tens of millions of dollars on the table.
So what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to. We need to figure out a day to hang out. I'll bring somebody, probably Nate, because he's on my team and he can scale all the projects. We'll tell you exactly what to do. We'll hang out for 3-4 hours. We'll literally make sure everything's on point on your phone. We'll all talk together. We'll create a program that is feasible, not something you don't, like, only want to do is really talk to and understand what you do and don't want to do.
Yeah.
And then reverse engineer that. I'm not gonna make you do shit you don't want to do. But I'm gonna tell you and explain to you what you should do. You're gonna pick from the menu of those things and it will change your game.
Yeah.
It's where all the economics are.
Yeah, I know.
Come with me, Brandon. I'll show you my office. Come on, Mish.
Chris called out there's a huge Bears fan with
What? You don't get to come in the geist of a Bears fan.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you, love?
All right, give him a hug. You can do it, dude. He's.
What's up, man? Can I get a picture with him real quick?
I don't know. He's a grown man. I mean, you know.
He is a grown man, and I'm like acting like a little kid. It's so worth it. Oh my God.
So we're
Thanks, bro. Cool, man. Yeah. All right, bro. Thank you, Gary.
It's the best. Of course, Chris.
That's awesome.
You're welcome.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'll be in 1 sec. I'll go in here actually. You don't film this. That's right. So I want you guys to do the following. This is gonna fucking work. All right, iPhone. I want you to record and fucking for everything because they're improv, but there's 50 of them now here, so I don't give a fuck who it is. Get me 2 improv kids in this office. I want you to literally film this. I want you to literally film like them either in the office or go film them at a bar if you got a second on the phone because I want to show this to them. It's going to be like, you know, basically this skit is like, hey, I'll take a and the other person's like, I want this line. What is it, 2009? And I want the person to punch the person, and then I want you to impose the logos on their faces.
So the one
Guys, I think it's gonna be a home run meeting. I think the reason I'm so fired up, and this this could be the meeting that changes the course of our agency. Yeah. I think they're gonna make us do it. I know if they do what I want them to do, it'll work. I don't debate it.
Yeah.
It's 100. Mm-hmm. It's just, can we get them, like, is an aggressive corporate America campaign. It will work.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Good work.
Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. You guys take the rest.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And?
10 seats together.
Yep.
8th row on the baseline.
Okay.
For 2110 for
Okay.
10th.
What's up, Jeff?
What's up, buddy?
How are you, man?
Long time no see.
It's good to see you.
You too? I didn't know you were here.
Sure am.
You got a coat?
In the car. Belarus blood, baby.
Where are you going?
To do something with Damon John from Shark Tank. Cool. Okay, I was just calling to say hi. Things are good. How are you? Anything interesting? That's a good strategy. Wow. Well, it's.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's your name?
Entrepreneur, single mother.
How are you? What's your
Sandra.
name? Sandra.
Nice
Gary.
to meet
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Sorry, my hands are-
No worries. It's refreshing.
Thank you.
You want to come in?
I want you to get in. Thank you.
What were you holding?
I don't know. You know how many people you inspire daily?
More than you think.
I know. It's amazing. It's
No,
amazing.
thank you.
And do you pat yourself on the back for that?
Yeah.
Look, let me
I'm
do
real.
it for
I'm real
you. Let me
comfortable.
do it
I'm
for
real.
you.
I'm my number one fan.
I know,
On a
that's
serious
good.
note, like, it's the best feeling.
Yeah, you should be.
Feels awesome.
Because I do it all by myself. I have a 5-year-old and I'm
Good
running
for
my
you.
own company and I listen to you every morning.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
It means a
and
lot to
it's
me.
inspiring.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
being here. Yeah. It's awesome.
Were you filled in on any of this?
This space?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'd like to hear it from the horse's
So
mouth.
basically what happened was we moved into this building last January. The outdoor patio right here we're gonna have. You gotta come.
This is insane. That's incredible.
So typically you could see the Empire State Building right there. On a clear night, you got the Empire State Building, but not tonight.
Oh God, I love New York. I just love New York. I just love New York more than every other city combined.
Yeah. This is a cool area too because it's a fashion district and all these people, they're all, working, trying to make it happen, so.
The thing with New York is you never, ever, ever go wrong.
Oh, yeah.
My man.
What's up, Gary?
What are you trying to steal all the outdoor space in New York?
I am, man. I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate it.
No worries.
So simple. Had my people call your people and that shit just happened.
That's the way it's done. That's how we do it.
Crab. I know I owe you, so.
It's all right, man. I'm thrilled to do it.
Man, I got
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
This is incredible.
It's great. We're gonna have a good time here.
The outdoor stuff is just incredible.
Yeah. How's the family? Everything good?
Everything's really good, man. How you been?
Skinny, man.
Yeah, man.
Put on the wall, brings your career and over.
I'm gonna look at it one day and be like, what the hell is more? Because I was on it for 3 days. Look who's here. Amazing. Good? It's good to see you. Great. How are you, man? Good to see you.
Thanks for coming.
What are you doing
We got
here?
the crew here. Come to see you guys.
Well, I love it. Clearly tell me where you want me to roll in, I'll crush the shit out of it for you. I'm gonna micromanage the whole thing to bring it the most success, so I just wanna have a clear, so tomorrow what I wanna get out of it, whether it's $1 or whether it's, and you know me, like I'm like, this is all family, all of us. So like I don't want you to worry for even 30 seconds about what my allocation is, because I want you to be successful. It's way more important for me of that than whether I get 200, 500, or 74 million. I'm about to take stage with Damon John for this fireside chat, but when I get off, I'll call you. All right, bye-bye. Had to humble brag him.
Oh, please welcome Gary Vee. Thank you for being here, of course. Everybody give it up for Garyvee. Thank you, Gary, for having me. And now being here with us, I appreciate it. Let's get the fuck up out of here. I can use those words now.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Good.
Great.
Thank you.
I still want to talk about fancy.
Oh, wait, let's talk about fancy.
Can we stay another minute?
Him.
Can we stay on the, I'm not fulfilled yet. We're fancy. We have to have this conversation in this space. Like, we've got it, every entrepreneur in here has it so much better. It's called the internet at scale. So many things are easier than what we came up with, right? You can DM the person and maybe get to them. I want you guys to win, which is why I talk about this. Like when the money dries up, when the economy gets tighter, all of this goes away, and the majority of this market right now is on bubblegum and dreams, and like you've got to know how to make money. Like you have to have a business. Your product has to bring value. Like the tried and true is the only thing that's going to make you successful. People running around here trying to raise money. Oh, I can't raise money because I didn't go to that kind of school. Or I can't raise money because I didn't come from that kind of neighborhood. Don't raise money. Make money. Doesn't take a hero to give up a piece of their business. Make it.
So so all the balls to the wall concept, should you quit your day job or not?
I think you have to be practical and hungry. Like you should not quit your day job if you've got crazy compounding interest on your student loans or you've got to pay your mortgage. But what you shouldn't do is have that job, talk shit that you're gonna build some big business one day, and then at 6 o'clock at night, not work. Like you need to go to sleep at 3 a.m. Like you need to back your fucking mouth up. Everybody's talking shit. Everybody's talking shit. Everybody's talking shit. Everybody loves to hit me up, Garyvee hustling. I look at their account and they're like playing ping pong at 4:30. Like people don't understand what hustle is. I took one vacation in my 20s. But I have crazy aspiration. You should take 11, but don't come telling me you're gonna buy the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And so like the first thing is figure out who you are and what you want, and then deploy real self-awareness. But I'm telling you, the thing that I'm fearful of, and the reason I didn't step off stage yet is, it's been so good for almost a decade. This has been easy. There's so much money out there. Everybody's getting money for their dumb ideas that make no money. And if you're not, then you should really even question that. Like if you haven't been able to raise money, you really fucking suck. Because the market is ridiculously ridiculous, like terrible. Like people are getting funded for everything. So if you haven't been able to figure out how to get money, you're a triple loser. So the way to answer that and punch me in the face and tell me that you're not is go make money instead of dwelling why you haven't raised it.
Real soon, quite soon. I'ma have to see my cash as lumps now. Real smooth, quite smooth. I'ma have to go and pass in your 100. I need
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Really 40, so many millions like which million yours is this million yours? Wait, that's for the 1, 2, 3, hey. Now let me see you put your hands high. Yeah, cause I won it by landslide.
All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Ready? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Ty.
The thing that confused me was when you said, if you're looking for money, you're a loser.
Yeah,
but some
you're gonna
people
lose.
But some people have to look for money because they've taken the concept this far.
I get it.
So they can't take it any further without money.
What I said, let's break it down. What I said was, in detail, was a lot of people's startups are gonna fail here because they're starting the business just for the money. Right? No, that's actually not what I said, because I still believe in that too. I said the reason their business is gonna fail is because they're building it to sell.
Right.
That's different.
In the first
right?
place,
That's what I actually said.
No love. See,
and that's different because
there's no love in it. There's no love in it.
And it's not only, that's right, they don't love it. So they're looking, that's why everybody hits me up and says, should I go into the marijuana business? They're looking for trends. Should I go into kale? They're seeing trends. And like, oh, that's where the money's gonna be. And so they go there. And the problem is, if you're not doing something you like, you can't work hard enough to actually succeed. It's too hard.
You said a bunch of things. You said, some of my employees don't give a damn. You can't expect the person.
Why would?
But here's the problem. How do you? One person I've seen do that real good is Puff.
Yep.
So Puffy has found a way to get his employees to bust their ass, but maybe it's also the culture.
Well, I don't know Puff well enough to know, but the real way to do it, and it's really worked for me as well, is I keep talking to these guys and figuring out what. I spoke to Tyler. I said something to this kid when I saw he had talent. I said, okay, tell me the truth. Do you want to work here for a year, leverage that you worked with me, and go do your own thing? Because I'll help you. We'll have a nice 1-year courtship. Right? This is how they date now, right? You know, like, we'll have a great 1-year courtship and I'll put you on more. Because if you tell me the truth, then I know what I'm dealing with, right? So I think the way to get employees to really, really crush for you is, do they want money? Do they want work-life balance? Do they want fame? What do they want? What's their version of success? And where really, this is where you gotta be real good. And this takes a lot of leadership. You gotta know it's gonna change every day. Because when they're 23 and coming into New York City for the first time and they can work 18 hours a day, but what happens when you fall in love and you gotta start a family? What happens, like there's, you know, like, you know.
You come back, whatever.
Yeah.
But the thing is that if you're trying to build a company, the way that I'm looking at it now, based on me, is I don't need people who are gonna sit at a desk. I need playmakers. So how do I find playmakers?
You gotta speak to them and you gotta find playmakers and then tell them what you can bring to them and ask them what they want from you. You gotta get them, you gotta make them feel safe to tell you the truth.
That's real.
It's very real. You gotta get them to feel safe to tell you the truth. Because then you can play. I'm sure.
You have been coming up more and more recently.
No way. What's up, man? How are you? It's a real pleasure, man. Real pleasure. Stay well. To me, it's what's really interesting is in CPG land is there's so many variables besides the marketing. That's the reason I've been able to build my company. It's just a macro game. It's always a macro game.
It is. And it's always a macro game. The other thing is, I think people go to work to make a difference.
It's, you know, yeah. I mean, and it's also the confines of that game, right? Like, you're an unusual kind of character. It's why I'm allocating this time.
I really appreciate it.
It's because it's not because I'm doing anything other than reacting to what you're doing. I'm just counterpunching the reality of the conversation. I promise you something about money. Money's real funny. Real funny. Money doesn't care what you look like. You may think it does, but that's your fucking excuse. Money wants to make money. I'll give a Patriots fan money, that's how much I want to make money. You understand? You can say anything you want about you don't look the part, white woman, black woman, not from this country. Money wants to make money. So if you're not getting it, you suck. So then go make it instead of dwelling that the old white guy in VC land's not giving me any money. It's because your shit sucks. And so the only way you can prove me wrong is to go execute. Another day of grinding ends midnight. That's how we do it.